Scout, they're going to come around the side, show their composition late, come in with a Lucio speed boost.
Spicy, here they come. Let's see what they can do. Can they roll over the US? Trying to, coming in behind the Reinhardt shield. Muma wasting no time, just walk right up there. Swinging away, doing a bit of damage. Both teams playing this a bit defensively, but now the stun comes in. Muma forced away, separated from his team. Can they capitalize? Hydration out there in the Brigitte too, so they need to be careful about that. So far, so good for the US. They've nearly capped the point. Rockets there. The bio grenade can be so big in this kind of matchup because you get that anti-heal on so many people on the enemy team. Meanwhile, Coalescence already coming out right now. Rockets goes for the sleep dart. Don't know if he connected with anyone. Hydration down already. Dudu with the first kill in this one. Muma with an early shatter. Gets some people down on the ground, but is he going to get the kills? There's a pin on Neil, but they can't quite finish him. Oh, but Liko taken out by Sinatra of the US, starting to finally pull ahead in this one.
Oh, this is what the 3-3 against the 3-3 can look like. It is a brawl on the point. It's
charging forward, it's a speed boost. Oh, Neil knocked down though. Another shadow comes in from Muma. Neil down almost immediately. Ola though responding, roasting Rockets with the Coalescence. Liko getting charged now, about halfway there. Ooh, now full charge. Gonna be doing a lot of damage on that. Sorry, but Space comes in with the self-destruct. Staying alive. Meanwhile, Sinatra coming in. He's got the nano boost. Gonna try to pop Honor out of the mech. Liko, meanwhile, finishing off Hydration. That's gonna be about it, man. Overtime expiring. And I don't think the Lone Fair is gonna do it. Liko's a great DPS, but you need to be like invincible to take the point back in that situation. Oleg gets, you know, it's a moral victory when the Zen kills Zarya like that.
I mean, right now it's just Moth and Space on the point, actually. And Space is T-Max, so this is an opportunity now for Dudu to bring this back.
Yeah, Alamo down though. And it's Space. Got the mech back now. There's a Q just in time. Muma over on the Wrecking Ball to try to sustain it. Brazil has actually made this last a lot longer than you'd think a team could. But the US still gradually grinding ahead, and there we go. That's going to be point A. Wow. Brazil made them work for it.
Other side of the point for a flank, but Liko is going to get knocked off by Muma.
Yeah, Muma sucks him off with the halt, just pulls him right off the edge. Meanwhile, Brazil getting pushed back into the corner there. Could be dangerous. Muma down though. Dudu gets him with the whip.
All right, and that's going to be Brazil actually taking the first control of the points. So come around, some members drop down, the other ones come over the side. And in spite of losing Liko early, they're going to try and get Space right now. Sinatra's back in, though, with a dupe. This Raucus flailed to death in the corner, and Neil will charge Sinatra.
Man, they collapsed on that so quickly, and you know, you got to respect Sinatra for trying to bring out the Doom Fist and making it pick there, but now Brazil getting super aggressive here.
And Brazil holds on now, 70%.
Uh-oh, that's a sleep with the self-destruct coming in. Neil gets woken up. He got the shield up in time because of it. Oh, somebody is like, why'd you wake it up? Now Moth gets booped off. Dudu booped off by Moth, rather. Neil manages to finish off Muma, and now Brazil has to collapse back to the point to try to hold it. US nearly flipped it there. Liko, though, with that Graviton Surge, he's got the tools. He's just going to charge in onto Raucus. Alamo finishes him off, gets two, and Brazil still holding. They're going to win this fight, and I think they may take this round.
There's a Graviton Surge out now, but there's not enough damage to deal with it. Reverse Graviton comes in to catch Space. Muma is the last one on the point.
Oh, well, you got to try something, but he is going to take a dive, and that is going to be Brazil tying things up here on Nepal. We may just have ourselves a series.
Looks like Brazil trying to come through the door. Hydration using his shield there to see around the corner.
Yep, you're in that third-person view. You can kind of see a bit wider angle. Brazil coming in now. US falls back. Sinatra, he's got that barrage, or rather the grab. Neil down already, and yeah, no defense against that one. And it is a slaughter as the US destroys Brazil here. Not even close, and with that fight won, that should secure the map. Going to be a little bit of a delay coming in for Honorado. If he can hold on until his team comes back, maybe they can contest. It doesn't look like that's the case, and the US will take Nepal.
Rocket punch like we saw, but then there's also, you can play reactively. You can wait for them to engage and then react with the rocket punch once they try and contest the objective like we're seeing now.
I mean, disruption is the key word, right? Oh, and Alamo gets another long-range run on the Muma, finishing him off with that headshot.
Oh, man, that grab was just eaten by Space.
Uh-oh. That's what Space is there for, man. Great Diva, gets a nano boost, but he gets knocked down, gets charged as well. Neil are gonna take him way out of the fight now. Moth is down, so Liko with another one, and actually Brazil starting to turn this one in their favor in a big way. Hydration down.
There's still three members, Space, Sinatra, and Muma on the point. They're gonna try and contest it. Space is not gonna use the self-destruct, so it does get captured.
Yeah, just couldn't get there in time. Looks like Liko's gonna make the swap.
Space gonna take a nap in front of the payload.
Brazil trying to sneak around the side now. They've got the nano boost and they've got
Lico's back.
Oh, they've got Lico pushing the payload there. Uh-oh. Retreat.
That's a great play.
Yeah.
Remove them from there.
It's a good use with the Sombra, but now they have under a minute remaining. They have to get that payload a lot farther than it is now. Barrage from on high. Hydration gets one before the sleep dart brings him down. Lico does get Rockets in the back line, though. Searching for one more, trying to find the kill on the mob. He does get it. 2 supports down, that's right. And so Brazil, maybe with the sound barrier, can push forward a little bit here. They get the D-Mech onto space. And so in the end, so far, so good. Self-destruct coming in, trying to zone the U.S. out. He gets to. Both supports could not escape from that. And Brazil, they have paved the way to take B if they can just finish off the fight. Space coming back in and gets 2. And he and Sinatra, with that primal rage, might be able to just barely hold right here. Honorado D-Max, and I can't believe it. Lico, the last man standing on the point, and it will be a hold right before the end of B. Oh, sleep dart on to Neil. And that's a big bio-nade going in for Raucus. Trying to use it to keep Muma up, and yeah, looks like that's gonna be the fight the US needs again. You know, Ana is gonna be so big in this meta. We're already seeing it.
Yeah, you definitely can't, and you see that USA is now taking things a bit slower. Oh, no. The spawn room, it just went away as it was capped, and now it's just going to be a slaughter in the London Tube.
Yep, that's right. That's a subway straight to the underworld.
Oh, man, that is here. You can see Hydration, Muma, Space, Sinatra all still very far forward. Hard for them to get even out of point. See Lico leapt upon.
Stomped like a Goomba by Muma. And meanwhile, Muma with the Primal Rage, trying to get a bit more out of this one. Brazil pushed all the way back. They've got 6 ultimates, though. So if they can group up, but I don't know if they're going to have time to. Neil needs to live here. He needs to stay alive.
USA is winning this fight 5 versus 6, Toa, because Moth is just rollerblading on the payload right now, doing his best wins impression.
You got to use your ults, man. That's right. Brazil had 6.
Moth is just going to win this game.
Apparently.
Can they get there? They have a Primal Rage. Maybe they can leap out. Yes, they can.
Oh, Neil just used his leap. He's not going to get there. What in the world? Moth with the solo push all the way there. The U.S. Oh, I'm looking forward to the Sinatra wrecking ball. We'll see. See what he's got in store.
When is Muma going to come on through? Ooh, Hydration. All right, they're just going to go for it right away, even after the translocation. Hydration's not there.
You know, from on high, Sinatra just pile driving into the enemy team. Muma gets one and Alamo
drops with the Winston and
goes again.
And the wrecking ball, they're coming in and they're just gonna double jump onto them, boost into them as well. Space is coming in. This is insane styling from Team USA.
Now that the team's back, you just kill him.
Here we go again.
Sinatra's gonna do, I think, right here. Gets Ole instead. Meanwhile, Lico sleeping on the Genji here. Tries to climb up the wall. 1 HP or so. Can he get away? Nope. Gets run over, man.
Peeling Brazil apart right now.
I could watch this all day, and I think we would if this map wasn't timed. Ole down again, almost immediately. The combination of the wrecking ball coming in with the Winston, you're just gonna insta-give people with that. Brazil gets to the point, but nearly everybody's dead already. It's gonna be probably the most dominant full hold I have ever seen on Temple of Anubis.
It's a non-standard comp too. It's not like this is the Orisa, Junkrat, Widowmaker, high ground hold.
That's it.
That is it. That was just dirty. Break this high ground defense. Yeah. So here we go.
Already. Go on to that high ground. Whoa! Right on the Lico, but Sinatra pays for it with his life. Dudu gets a nice headshot on a Muma too. So Brazil will not be taken by the very first attack here.
No, they won't. And Space also low there, so he can get D-Mech'd pretty easily. Space trying to run. He's going to get D-Mech'd. That's a... Oh, no! He gets get through! Wow! That could have been a disaster, but now USA actually has an attack, and they have more support all charge. That's great for them.
Up again, Dudu down right away. Coming in, there's a tire. You got to avoid it. See if Lico can pick anybody up with this. Meanwhile, his team falling. He does get Raucus, but the fight definitely going the way of the United States. Hydration Mila on that Genji, getting close to the blade. May not need it. Alamo down on that Mercy. And remember, the US only needs a 1 point. The blade may seal the deal. There's the self-destruct. Gets him on the way down. He's like, that's okay. I can trade this 1 for 1. It's not a problem. You know why? Because the US is going to win this match right about now.
Not a normal decision you had seen. The first one to fall in that aggressive attack. Brazil ready for it this time around, but the double ground pound from the Winston. And the wrecking ball, too much to handle for Dudu.
A great sleep dart on Honorado too to make sure that no damage was being absorbed on the way in. And yeah, I mean, this combo right now between Wrecking Ball and Winston, it's just so much damage when it lands that, oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, Dudu. Oh, stunned, but it's not gonna save you, is it? Oh, goodbye. Bummer. Ole does get one on the hydration here. Uma going back to protect the rest of his team. It was a little bit of a separation they have to deal with. Neil gets a charge onto Raucus, and with Moth down too, the distraction from Dudu has been enough to get the payload moving a bit.
And it looks like Team USA, well, they're regathering right now. They're gonna go for this.
He's doing it, man. He doesn't have the ult yet, but he got the big knockup now. Neil walking forward, had a nice Earth Shatter to try to work off of. Or the Brazilian team, but he just gets bounced around everywhere. Man, it is so hard to be a Reinhardt and not get CC'd to death in this meta. Lico does get a kill on the Moth though, so Brazil getting the 6v5 here. Muma with that nano boost. Maybe he can get up enough to do the Primal Rage and try to do something, but no, he gets caught in the grab. Now it's hydration, trying to get kills onto Ole. Ole will fade away, but not be forgotten as he's still alive.
Couldn't quite get it.
I think Honorado had that charge too, so he was going to be okay either way.
Raucus was not in sightline to kill those tanks.
All right, hydration, bounces some people out here, has to worry about the Diva. Honorado getting in there. It's going to be a nice heal there. Oh, but no. Brazil coming in and grabbing a couple, so they may be able to get this payload moving. Still have a decent amount of time on the clock too, and yeah, the US kind of collapses on that one.
Again,
you already have won the series. You're kind of playing for fun here. You do want to take it seriously. Muma taken out of the air by Neil. Pinned, but that Primal Rage plus the Nano Boost is going to make it very tough to take him down. Meanwhile, Honorado does get two with the self-destruct. Hydration res, but Brazil's still pushing this payload forward. Uh-oh.
5 ults to show for USA. They're going to have a nano boost and a shatter optimistically. They don't have Zarya charge right now. They're going to open this with a shatter.
All right. Can they get any kills off with no self-destruct coming in? Gets blocked though, but Muma down. Too much damage. Ole finishes him with the Coalescence, and the US, they are in a lot of trouble here. They've got the quick respawns, but they're going to need to get everybody back there in a hurry. Brazil nearly has this one.
They're going to keep on pushing. It's hydration and a D-Mech space left on the payload. Rally is not going to be enough to save the day.
No, that's going to be about it. Muma gets back there just in time. Evaporated, and Brazil will finish with a little over a minute in the time bank. That was a clean attack at the end of the day. It's unlikely to, but it might matter. Meanwhile, Neil has the Earth Shatter. Lays a few people low, gets a shield up in time to block. That self-destruct gets a charge again. Now he's got the nano boost. We'll see who can get. Oh man, Hydration and Sinatra in a lot of trouble, getting forced back into that hallway. Against the Nano Rhine, you don't want that. And that's another crushing teamfight win by Brazil.
That's a nice play by Neil right there. In their box right now, Honorato left once again, and that's going to be a Graviton low, but there's a sound barrier.
That sound barrier right away from Alamau, and we'll see if Brazil can chain that into kills. It looks like they can. Neil again gets the nano boost, and
be hard for Brazil to hold this.
Yeah, Muma needs to get Earth Shatter here if they want to get a clean push. Dudu does take down Raucus. There's the Earth Shatter. A lot of that was blocked. Sound barrier for Brazil, too. They've got a lot of power coming behind this one, and the U.S. is into overtime. If they lose this fight, they may not win this map. Brazil pushing forward. They are winning it here. Self-destruct comes in. Gonna need to be a big one. Doesn't catch anybody, though. Neil a little bit on his own, but not as on his own as the members of US are. 3 people left. Sinatra has that sound barrier, but the shield is gone, and they can't stay on the payload. Brazil will take the final map in the series.
Once again, sound barrier comes up huge for Brazil.